We're at the Uxbridge Library as part of the Health Month. There's a health fair going on, and look who I've bumped into, only Trevor Walker from Prostate Cancer UK. You're a volunteer, always giving out these pamphlets and books.
Giving talks, having stands, wherever I can spread the word.
Tell us about the background then. I guess you had prostate cancer yourself.
I used to work in the city, and when I was 53-ish, I had a old man's medical with my old firm, and it came back, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. Yes, I knew that because I worked too hard, drank too much, ate too much, usual thing, and high PSA. And I said, what's that? Because I had no idea. Remember, it's 20-odd years ago. They take going to see a GP, which I did, and I had a high PSA, which is prostate-specific antigen. All men will have PSA in their body, but it depends on the amount. For the man below, say, 70, it should be below 5, but everybody's different. I can't emphasise that enough. It's on the increase, mainly because men are getting older, and the older you get, the more you have it. Also, people like me and people like Jeremy Fry and Paul Turnbull and people like that are talking about it, and sadly, people take more notice of celebrities than they do doctors. But 1 in 8 men will get it, 1 in 4 if you're black. And if it's in the family, you're 2.5 times as likely to get it. But I had no symptoms whatsoever. 4 out of 5 men don't have symptoms in the early stages. The symptoms are changes in your urinating habit, blood in your semen or your urine, or pain in the pelvis area.
So are we saying there's a certain age when you should go and get a PSA test?
Yeah, I'm one of those people that believe in the screening, because as far as I'm concerned, it saved my life, that test. I wouldn't be here, and I had it twice. It came back 10 years after the operation. So I definitely had it. It's not perfect, the test. It will miss 15% of cancers, and it can't tell you how aggressive it is. But there's other tests they can do, and it's getting better all the time. But you must be proactive. To tell you the truth, Prostate Cancer UK says go and talk to your doctor, your GP. But I've heard so many bad stories being at the sharp end. Some surgery actually call men in over 50. Others will say, unless you've got symptoms, I'm not doing it. Well, I'm telling you, everybody that's listening, if you're black or it's in the family, you have a right to a test mid-40s. And if you're white or Asian, you have a right to a PSA test over 50. And I believe passionately, better tested than permanently rested. It saved my life.
And then once, say you have a high PSA number, what's the next step?
Well, they will send that blood away for further tests, something called a Gleason test. You will then have a biopsy, but some biopsies miss it. My first one did. In London, you're particularly lucky. Not all the country, sadly, but in some parts of the country, there's a special MMR scan which will take a picture of the prostate, and your prostate is like a walnut below your bladder.
Yeah.
And very important because it helps produce the fluid that a man's semen travels in. But the scan will take a picture of the inside of the gland to identify where it's more likely to be, so when they take the bits in the biopsy, it will be more accurate. Good clean living, a good diet, exercise with all cancers is worth remembering. They will tell you at some of the stands here today. So things are getting better all the time. If it's serious, aggressive, there's other drugs you can have, or perhaps chemo. But people are living longer with it than they used to. But like all cancers, you want the word cancer to remain a word, not a sentence. You've heard that before, but it's very true.
So once again, in summary, what are the symptoms to watch out for?
If you start peeing more often, particularly at night, or a man rushes to the loo and can't go, any change in your peeing habits, basically, blood in your urine or your semen, those are the symptoms, or pain in the pelvic region, which makes it more urgent because it means it's come outside the gland.
Okay. And the website again, just more information?
www.prostatecanceruk.org.
Well, thank you very much, Trevor. It's been very interesting.
Can I just add a bit? If anybody wants a talk or a stand, Trevor Walker, trevorewalker@aol.com.
Thank you very much.
That's great.
That's great.